If you want to know which preamp is my new favorite to pair with the Earthworks SV33, then check this out.
You're listening to The Dangerous Mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. No excuses, no BS,
The Manley
no pants.
Voxbox. The funny thing is I've had this preamp plugin, this Universal Audio Manley Voxbox plugin, for a while. But it hasn't really delivered for me on certain microphones. On 87 style microphones, I'm not crazy about the Voxbox. But with the Earthworks SV33, because it is more of a high-definition microphone, and it has an extended frequency response, it's been amazing with the Voxbox, because the Voxbox gives you that little bit of tubiness, not too much, but it has a lot of great, smooth, high-end detail. It's a very detailed-sounding pre. And what I really dig is that you get the weight of that tubiness. You get a little bit of that squish of the tubiness. But it doesn't really take away from the overall fidelity of the signal. I think the Avalon 737 may be a little bit too tuby for me for VO, but this is the right amount of tubiness. I know it's not a word. I really dig the EQ, very much a Pultec style, kind of like I don't want to say minimized Pultec style. But I really like it because it really, even though without the EQ in, it still sounds great. If I carve out that little bit of 500 and give it a little bit of air 12K, I think it's got that right sound. It's right there. The de-esser works amazingly well, considering it's just basically a handful of preset settings. I know that my sibilance is really more centered around, the worst of it is around 9K. So that works out pretty well. And, just dial up a little bit here. About 11 o'clock. I think that works really great. She sells seashells by the seashore. The compressor, it adds a little bit of weight. You can feel it. You can feel when it comes in and goes out. But it's not too squishy. It's not too opto, It feels good. And I think I always really like this. Kind of a medium fast attack, medium fast release. And overall, the only thing that I don't like about the Voxbox is this filter at 80. I think that it's too high. I feel like I get a weird resonance at here with this. So I just use the filter on the DFC at 60 after the Voxbox, and it works out great. But what I do like is I can take this, and if I have to do my Crayola stuff, Crayola, create and play. So it feels better with the 80 cut. So it makes my voice definitely feel a little bit younger. So it does work. There's a way to use everything. The transformer in, transformer out. I like it in. It sounds a little bit better. I think it has a little bit more stuff to it. So overall, the Manley Voxbox and the Earthworks SV33, an amazing pairing. So I love this. This is definitely the new hotness. And I've been working it on a lot of projects. It's been on every booking. This month, what have I done this month? Carvana, Amex, Crayola, Allstate, Wendy's, Geico, and a ton of other local commercials all over the place. So I feel like when you get new gear, you often try to go back to the chain or the settings that you've used before successfully. But you have to realize that every time you get new gear, you're re-evolving your system of working. So sometimes you have to kind of go back and rebuild everything from scratch. And I was plugging the SV33 into the same chain I was using with other microphones. And even though I think it still sounds great with the Neve 88RS, the Voxbox is the king. So I love this. I love this combo. So I really wanted to give you an update of how the SV33 is working out. It's working out amazingly well. I love it. And the Voxbox, so I'm very happy with this. So if you haven't checked out the Voxbox, check it out. But it may not work with every microphone, but trust me, when you find one that it works with, it's magic. All right, what do you think? Let me know. All right, leave a comment. This is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. Until next time, fading to black.